Give me a couple of minutes here. Wait until people get into the room. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just taking a look at this and making sure everything's set up right. I still haven't gotten this configured where I can set everything up in OBS. I'm actually opening up various web pages so I can talk upon them, about them. All right, let's get into OBS. Okay, for some reason, I am not seeing my chat box. Gosh, everything is always changing in OBS. Okay, I see, let's see. How's it going, everybody? There it is. There it is. I hope I'm coming in loud and clear. Broadcasting from my underground bunker. Boy, I tell you what, I just saw the Trump, speech. It wasn't much of a speech. I actually got bored of it, but he wasn't in the speech press conference, I guess is the best word. He wasn't in there more than 30 seconds, and he's yanked out by his security team. I thought something was going down, but it turned out there was just some shooter outside, not even affecting the White House. And I thought for certain, oh shit, it's going down. You know, Black Hawk, not Black Hawk. What's the name of the movie? White House. That White House taking down of the White House or whatever it was. You say my volume is low. It's as high as it's gonna get. So I'm suggesting that maybe you take a look at your own settings. Let's take a look here. I will double check it though. I will double check it. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going into my microphone settings. Microphone. Not seeing anything out of the normal. So I suggest that you maybe take a look at your own settings, my friend. Yeah, with Gerald Butler. Yeah, Olympus Has Fallen. That's the name of the movie. So I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes here. I'll chat with you folks. I hope the video quality is okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, it was Nancy Pelosi. Jesus. Oh, Lord, what a clown she is. So I'm going to ask you a question. If you won the lottery, you know, there's two ways to let the lottery department or whatever, who runs the lottery. I don't know. I don't gamble like that. But if you won the lottery, there's two ways to notify them that you won. One is to actually drive down and physically give them the ticket. The other method is mailing in your ticket. What would you do? I'm just saying, you know, what would you do? What would be the most secure means of notifying the lottery that you won? Well, everybody would argue, oh, hell no, I'm driving that sucker down there. It's the most secure way. It's not going to get stolen. It's not going to get intercepted. Yet many people will argue, oh, there's no security risk in voting by mail. Absolutely not. I would do it in a heartbeat. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, Edgewater. I would actually do it in person. I think if I won the lottery here, I would have to drive to Phoenix. I think that's where our, whatever it's called, the lottery, I don't know. Um, it's so easy. Somebody gets that envelope, opens it up. Hey, I got the winning ticket. Prove it was yours, overtaxed taxpayer. I got it now. So it's just my little analogy of voting by mail. Why would you want to trust it? Um, you know. So let's take a look at the markets. I'd appreciate it if everybody, if you think I'm doing a fair job, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Let's take a look at some of the news, some of the markets, and see where we're at. Actually, let me show it to you. Okay. So the U.S. markets are closed. Our Asian and European markets are open. So silver is, you know what? It's doing pretty decent. It's 28.86. I think that's its new floor. I saw it jump a little bit today. I think I saw it go up to 29, just touching 30. Then it pulled back a little bit, but I'll take this pullback. I mean, it's 28.86 right now. Silver did, I mean, gold did pull back a little bit. It reached, I think it was $2,030, give or take a buck or two, and it pulled back to 2017 for those who have gold and silver. You're, excuse me, you're sitting at a nice little, on a nice little nest egg. I'm expecting to see this silver go up. I really am. I'm not expecting to see a pullback. I'm thinking tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. It seems to always fall behind just before the weekend. That might be a Friday. So we'll see how that plays out. So I've been getting some emails how disappointed people are. You know, they used to get and I should have brought it in here, a tube of silver eagles. Used to be able to get that for $397, $400. Now you can't even touch it for $700. And that is showing a sign of the times and showing that we're going to see some higher price silver here. I really do believe that. Please keep stacking if you can afford to, as well as gold. Now I am going to do another silver challenge right when things start to settle down financially for me. I'm going to do another silver challenge. I figured silver would be a little bit easier for some of the people who are on a tighter budget. When I did the gold challenge, many of us did it and succeeded. There was a few people, actually more than a few people, that emailed me and said, you know, they weren't in that kind of financial ability and they were going to have to bail out or, you know, opt out. So I wanted to do something that we can all be inclusive on and actually buy some silver. So that should be starting in the next 2 weeks. I'm waiting for another paycheck, see how things pan out, and we'll do that silver challenge. We'll have an envelope right over there, and this one will be painted silver, and it'll say Silver Fund. Let's take a look at the crypto markets now. Bitcoin, it's come up a little ways since last week, although not much. It's $11,875 right now. I'm expecting a turnaround as well. I'm thinking these markets are going to spike up a little bit towards the middle of this week, just like the gold is. Ethereum, I saw that, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks ago, hovering right around the 270 mark. It's right around 395 right now. So that's pretty impressive. And Chainlink. Today, I saw it go into mid 14s. It did a little bit of pullback, not as much as I wanted to. I really want to get into some Chainlink. It's sitting right now at $13.23. I was kind of hoping it pulled back into the nines again, you know, $9. And but we'll see. Litecoin, about the same, sitting at that $58. I think most of our gold and silver, as well as our cryptos, have found its new floor, its new bottom line. So for those who are hoping for a pullback, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm just saying maybe not as significant as we hope for. So you might want to just buy when you can. And I always said this, if you're on a budget, let's say your budget is $300, get into your silver and gold or your cryptos and break that $300 down into about three payments or something, three purchases. Obviously, you're not going to buy 3 purchases of gold with that, but for your silver or your cryptos, you might want to divide up that 300, and that way you're not spending that $300 all in one shot. If you spend $100 on silver or $150 on silver, and then it pulls back, you got another $150 to take advantage of that pullback, making your cost average a little bit more attractive. Let's take a look at my 2 favorites, and then we'll get out of the cryptos. So Digibyte, it is, look at this chart right there. For you folks who are on the fence. Now, I never lied to you about silver, and look where silver is. Now I'm doing the same thing with cryptos. You notice, take a look at all my videos. There's no links where to buy your cryptos. It's not like I'm pumping them so you can go into one of my links and I can make a buck off of you. I don't play that. Digibyte, look at that freaking spike. It's up 8%. When's the last time you seen a savings account go up 8%? My next one is Theta. By the way, Digibyte is up to 31 cents. Remember about 4 to 6 weeks ago? She was sitting right around 20, 21 cents. Then it'd come back down to 19, and then 18. Then it'd go back up to 20, 22. It's up to 31 cents. Theta. Look at this. Look at the spike on this. Now, I saw this number reach 25% today. That was a 25% increase. I saw this number jump up to 40. That's 40 cents. For you folks who have thousands of these, you're very fortunate. I did a slight pullback at 37 cents, but not bad. She's in the green. Let's skip the news for a little while and let's talk about you guys now. So it's coming out that Susan Rice is in the lead. You know, a lot of the people who were afraid to make predictions are now coming out and saying, we believe. Yes, Digibyte is 3 cents. My bad, Bifford Bill. Biff, oh, hold on a second. It's a tongue twister. Bifford. You are correct. I misgauged my decimal place. Digibyte is up. It's at 3 cents. Little over 3 cents. My bad. And I always do that with Digibyte. I don't know why. I always misplace that decimal point. So everybody is coming out on the news and saying Susan Rice. Now, this is the news. This is not me. Said Susan Rice is in the lead. Months ago, I said it was going to be Obama. Michelle Obama. That was my theory about 6 months ago. So obviously, I was way off on that because didn't even see her name in the rankings there. So they're saying Rice, although they're not committing to it 100%. They're saying Rice, Susan Rice. They are saying Kamala Harris also, but Edgewater, they got some reasoning why she's might not be in that. And you could be right, but on television they got some reason why, you know, she might not be in. So we'll see how that happens. You know, whoever it is, they're going to be the president because I don't want the guy die. Don't get me wrong, but I foresee something bad happening with his health to where he is incapacitated and cannot perform his functions. Well, in that time, who takes over? It would be the vice president, right? So what we're going to see, because that's the person we really need to worry about. That's the person that's going to be most cognitively aware, able. So we're going to see how that plays out. Let's take a look. I'll say hello to a few people, and then I'll jump over to some news. So 49er, thank you so much for being here. Law and order. I'm sorry, Prepper. I got a dry mouth today. My wife gave me a nice haircut. What do you think about that? Love it, man. I used to spend $30, $40 on a freaking haircut. That was, and now she does it. It's nice. Thank you, Mrs. Overtax Taxpayer, if you're watching, if you're listening. A lot of times she'll look at my videos while I'm at work or something. Thank you, JK Pioneer and JD Stacker and Silver Miner. Good to see you again as well, Silver Miner. Let's see, who else is here? Todd Hendricks. Hello, Mr. Overtaxed. Hello, Mr. Staker. I need to figure out how to stake. I'm almost nervous about it because I got just enough theta to stake some theta, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose it or something. So I think I got enough to do a node, I think they call it. So I'm a little nervous. It was hard to get that amount, and I would hate to lose it. Yeah, the precious metal prices are freaking awesome. I'm kind of wanting a pullback, though. I really would love to see silver drop into the teens again. I know it sounds ridiculous, folks. And I know those people have been dying for years to see silver finally do something, and it has. But I'm just not ready to give up the ghost. I want it to pull back. I don't believe we're going to see the teens again, at least not for a while. You know what's going to be the big turnaround for silver? And when I say turnaround, I don't know if it's going to go down again or up. But the pivot point is the day after the election. The day after the new president is announced. That day, after all the counting is done and everything, we're going to see the true direction of our precious metals and where they're going to be going. So who knows? We're gonna wait. Right now, the prices are really nice, and it's given us hope, but we'll see. Donnie Bear, thank you so much for being here. An electrodynamic orb, the silver lottery, stack attack. Why does he keep claiming he signed the Veterans Choice Act? Both sides are completely useless. Okay. Neither side support the Constitution. Okay, so you're saying Donald Trump does not support the Constitution. Okay. I love this freaking mute button. Remember, I used to every now and cough, and I would have to cough into the microphone. That sucked. $30 silver tomorrow? I'm thinking so. I really am. I'm thinking so. I invested in silver at $13 an ounce after discovering your channel. I owe all my gains to you. Well, thank you so much, Johnny E. I love comments like that too. Although there's a lot of other newer channels that came out, I really pride myself when I get an email or a comment like that. Hey, because of your channel, I bought my first silver, and now I've got so many 100 ounces of silver, and now I got a real savings account. I get these emails all the time, and it makes me feel good that I'm I've helped somebody in my freaking life. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to my grave knowing I helped somebody. I did something right. So he invested in silver at 13 an ounce after discovering my channel. He owes all his gains to me. No, you don't owe a damn thing to me. Just promise me to keep buying more. And that's all you can hope for. Big Chief, what's going on, brother? West Texas checking in. So my wife and I one of the places we're thinking about is actually East Texas, right around the Galveston area. So the Houston area, we're kind of not in Houston, but some of the suburbs around the Houston area. We're thinking about that. We're thinking about Idaho, moving up to Twin Falls, Idaho, that area. We're now considering Atlanta, not Atlanta, I'm sorry, mid to southern Georgia. Panhandle of Texas might be on our radar. We are waiting until the election is over with, until we make that very important decision. I want to see where, who, and where, and what changes from conservative to liberal. I don't want to move into a liberal city. I don't want to move now and then find out after the election that my city flipped from conservative to liberal. So we are going to keep a close eye out and make that decision very shortly after the elections where we're going to move to. I just need, for my sanity, I need to get the hell out of Tucson. I hate Tucson, hate the people here. It sucks. It really sucks. Not to sound bad. I'm saying there's some, not saying there's no good people here. There are, but Michael, the problem is most everybody's liberal. Michael Parkhurst, I don't like the prices right now. Not buying these prices. Pro Analog won't buy any until next year. Pro Analog, it almost sounds like you're an audiophile. I don't know what you mean by pro analog when it comes to silver. I can tell you this, Michael. You're going to see $50 silver someday. And it's actually coming quicker than you think. I'm talking to you, Michael. I really am. And you're going to say to yourself, I wish I would have purchased when it was $30. That is a true fact, Jack. I wish I would have purchased when it was $30. $30 will seem cheap. And you haven't seen nothing yet. Because if it gets to 50, it can definitely get to 100. Michael Parkhurst, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I think we're going to hit. Again, the pivot point is the day after the president of the United States is announced, whether that be Trump or Biden. That's going to be our pivot point. That is the time we really need to look and see where silver is, where it's going. I do believe Biden will be great for silver, but we'll see. We'll see. That's Winter Wolf. Thank you so much. Edgewater Heating, again, thank you. Silver Miner, at what price would you sell? I get this question every single live chat. Not that I mind it. So if silver got up to about $100, I'd probably take a small amount and go pay off some debt. But I would never sell off completely. What is the minimum amount of silver I should have? That would be 200 ounce minimum, okay? Always try for that goal of 200 ounces for you new folks who are into getting some precious metals. 200 ounces of silver. Okay, and then your next goal should be right around that 300, and then finally 500, and then maybe, not finally 500, I apologize, 500, and then if you got 500 ounces, you've got a nice stack. Overloaded with silver? Absolutely not. But you got a respectful stack. Once you reach 500, obviously your goal should move up. But a 500-ounce stack is a very respectable stack compared to what everybody else has. Um, I could smell my wife's cooking. She's making meatloaf. I love the smell of onions when they're sauteing. Kind of reminds me of what was that one movie? I love the smell of napalm in the morning. What was the name of that freaking movie? That war movie? Oh Lord, I'm losing my mind. I think I need to start drinking on the job or something. You know, it's so funny. I joke around at work a lot, and people sometimes I don't think know how to take me. And I'll look at my boss when something's not going right. I'll look at my boss. I'm going to start drinking on the job. I'll say to him or her, and they'll look at me and giggle. And that way, one day when they catch me drinking on the job and they want to fire me, whoa, 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 whoa! I've been telling you for freaking years I'm going to start drinking on the job. Apocalypse Now. That was the name of that was the movie. Yeah. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Oh Lord. Let's go back up about halfway. Where was I? Sergeant Gold and Tamara Peabody. Good evening to you and good evening to Sergeant Gold. I'm holding off on buying any metals right now, but I did pick up some more Litecoin and XRP. So I think XRP is the same thing as Ripple. I've been wanting to get into it, but again, things can't afford to get everything I want, right? It's kind of like going into a candy store or a toy store. But I think Ripple is the same thing as XRP. I'm seeing some good things with that. I'm seeing some freaking amazing things with Chainlink. Holy crap. Huh. Knockout Nick. Hello from Memphis. Just curious, is anyone thinking of selling their gold or silver? I never sold, but if it keeps going, you're probably going to say if it keeps going up, you're considering it. I've never sold 1 ounce. shit. My mic was switched off all that time? Holy crap. I apologize. Holy crap. How long was that going on? Holy crap. Your mic is off. I'm seeing it now. So you know why I didn't know? I apologize. Gosh, I feel my face getting red from embarrassment. I'm still scrolling at the messages on the top. Not even seeing the new messages coming in showing that my mic was turned off. I apologize. So let me get back down to the bottom. You have to be smarter than the equipment you are operating. I, again, apologize. I'm embarrassed right now. Gosh, that's the first time that's happened. 16 damn minutes and you're all sitting here? Who's the weirdos, me or you? Oh, Lord help me. Oh, man. I do apologize, my friends. I apologize. This, my friend, is a classic. This is the first time that's ever happened. And remember, this microphone is new. I'm really unaccustomed to this. Saved up some money and got a new mic, so it is. I apologize. Again, please forgive me. And thank you so much, Pristine Green, for the donation. I really appreciate it. I don't even deserve it after what I did to all you with the mute mic. And I thought I saw another donation I wanted to say thank you for, but I'm not seeing that. That might have been pulled back after my mic situation. Anyway, what I've been saying is, gosh, I don't even know where the hell I left off. You know, I can tell you this. I'm getting a lot of comments that I don't want to buy my silver at these prices. And what I'm telling everybody is, when it hits $40 or $50, you're going to wish you bought at these prices. You truly are. It's kind of like like me. At $19, I said I'm not buying anymore right now. I can't afford to. Too many things to fix in the house. And now it's freaking 29, soon to hit 30. I wish I would have I wish I would have nailed it at 19. Wish I would have nailed that silver at 19. So, who else is here? B Baller, thank you. Knockout Nick. Again, my apologies to everybody. Sergeant Gold, Maynard. Could you repeat what we missed? I don't even know where the hell I left off, dude, for me to pick up and do that again. This is classic. I might not even, after this live stream is over, I might not let this video, you know, after you do a live stream, it kind of posts to where it's a permanent video on YouTube. I might go and delete it for that little freaking, those shenanigans. B Baller again, thank you. Andrew Booth, thank you. Knockout Nick, thank you. Sanja Shaw. Like I said, you guys think I'm weird for talking to a mute mic for 20 minutes. What's that say about you folks? A freaking weekend, a weekday, you got to work and you're sitting here looking at me like it was a silent movie. Who's the weird one? Me or you? Me or all you guys? Yeah, so I mentioned I wish I would have bought Chainlink. It's a little bit out of my price point right now. I'm waiting for a pullback. I mentioned that I was going to maybe trade some Litecoin. I'm not really feeling very proud about that for some Chainlink. We'll see. I'm kind of hoping for a pullback with Chainlink. Mikey's back 70 buying a new AC this week. No precious metals for me. And that's been the same way. Finally, by the way, the shower that I was renovating, the whole bathroom. By the way, I'm going to make a video, a timeline video. I ordered the glass for the shower, custom glass. I ordered it a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. Just got delivered it was installed Friday. Finally took my first shower. Beautiful. I'm going to post that video. I hope everybody goes to watch it. Again, if I'm doing an okay job, give me a thumbs up. I understand if you give me a thumbs down for the silent video segment. Tamara Peabody, thank you so much again, and my apologies. Yeah, what I was saying is I'm neither, I believe, I'm neither Republican nor Democrat. I'm not. I'm not. I don't believe in being told you need to pick a team. That's like putting me, or you for that matter, in a corner. No, I'm not picking a team. I'm on no team. If I showed up for their freaking political dinners, I'm not going to be invited. I'm not on their team. When you're not on a team, you can actually gauge a situation with clarity, is what I'm trying to say. I don't have feelings when I'm gauging a political debate. I have no feelings. It's all logic for me when you go into it with no feelings. That's what I was also saying. So as far as Biden, I don't care. I think I said I was really worried about the election being stolen. And if the Democrats win, again, I'm neither Republican nor Democrat, but I prefer to live in a conservative state. If the Democrats win honestly, good for them. More power for them. That's awesome. But I think it needs to be fair and square. It really does. And as far as the states, I've already mentioned the states already. I think I said Idaho, southeast Texas, and somebody said they're from Sugar Land. That's exactly where my wife was looking. So, I mentioned you from Sugar Land. Tell me how it is. How are the gun laws? How's the crime? How's the restaurants and that sort of thing? I'm also considering Florida. My dream is one day to have a freaking fishing boat and to be able to do these live streams from my fishing boat as I'm fishing. And you can watch me actually catch fish, almost like a fishing channel, but we're talking silver, cryptos, some politics, and joking around. That's my ultimate joy, is fishing and skiing. And that's another reason why I'm thinking about Idaho also. Its proximity is freaking, I can drive 4 hours over to Jackson Hole, another 4 hours south to Snowbird or something. I can, its proximity is just awesome. But we'll see how that happens. We'll see how that all plays out. I prefer the reason, and I think I mentioned this, I prefer, though I'm not a Republican nor a Democrat, I prefer the lifestyle. I prefer the logic of a conservative. I believe that everybody should work for what they want in life and not have to pass laws to legally burglarize everybody around them so they can get some more free stuff. And that's what it is. It's legalized burglary. When you take from me, I work hard. I don't think you know this. And I think if I had to make a guess, I'm like every one of you. I scratch and claw for every nickel and every freaking ounce of silver I buy, for every freaking little digibyte and theta and Litecoin. I have to scratch and claw and work hard for it. I don't think it's fair that somebody can sit on their couch, play PlayStation 4 their entire lives, and receive a paycheck. I just don't find that fair. There's got to be some kind of... I just don't believe in that. I'm sorry. I do believe everybody needs help. But in my mind, obviously, if you're permanently disabled, I respect that. I really do. If you're permanently disabled, I respect that. But I don't believe that somebody who is able to work just sits their entire life and eats bonbons and watches soap operas or whatever the fudge they watch. I just don't believe that. And I think more and more, they actually, the lazy outweighs the people who actually need help. That's why I don't give money out when let's say I'd go for a drive to Lowe's. There's always somebody holding a sign, "Will work for food," and they really want cash. Or, "Please spare a buck. I'm stranded here in Tucson." I never give money to anybody. You know why? Because I don't know who the hell really needs it and who the hell is just lying through their teeth. And more, the people who are lying outweigh the people who truly need help. So, screw it. No, Arizona is not mostly conservative. At least it's not in Tucson. So definitely not. I just hate Tucson. I hate the weather. I hate not having seasons. I love a temperate climate where there's winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know, I love that. I love looking at leaves change color. I love Christmas in the snow. You know, I hate freaking having Christmas. I'm from New York. We don't wear, you know, in New York, we're not wearing shorts and flip-flops and a ripped t-shirt when we're going out at Christmas time. Here, it's just that. There's freaking nothing. Andrew Booth, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. So I think I'm going to call it a night. I've been on a little bit about an hour now. So Northern Arizona is cool. Tucson is nice. But freaking Tucson, it's an armpit of the United States. And I've been all over the United States. It truly is an armpit. So Houston is about where I want to move to, but I would not move in Houston. I would move like an hour outside of Houston, one of the surrounding suburbs. For that matter, anywhere. Like if I moved to Twin Falls, I probably would not live in Twin Falls proper. I'd probably live around in the suburbs. So anyway, folks, I gotta run. Dinner's ready. It's smelling really good. And I don't want to disrespect the wife after cooking so hard. So I'm going to let you go. I really thank you. I do again apologize about the silent treatment I gave you all. But thanks again. And